Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're old here, thanks for staying. Please guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Okay, I'm Zoe Serada. Let's get into this video. On today's video, I'm going to be telling a story. Well, something happened to somebody and it prompted me to remember what had happened to me. So let me tell you the story, okay? So I was at work. You guys already know. Told you too many times their numbers. I worked at the bank and I was at work and the customer actually comes in and everybody's like saying hi to him. I don't want to say hailing him because that won't make his head swell. Everybody was saying hi to him. Everybody knew him except me. Was I that new? I think so. I think I was that new because everybody was like greeting him and everything, and I didn't understand what was happening. So I just didn't even pay him any mind. So he comes to my table, right? And they asked me to help fix his mobile app stuff, that he's having issues and he's a very big customer. I do everything I'm supposed to do and it works finally. Oh jeez, because I don't know, like it was having so much problem. We had to go back to the back to actually fix it. So finally I fixed it after many calls and scratching my head and trying so hard to actually satisfy this customer. I finally did it. Yay me, I fixed it. And then he wanted to leave and he was like, okay, can I have your number? I was like, no, there's no need to have my number. You have the bank's number, you have the BM's number, you have my boss's number, you can call any one of them, you don't need my number. He was like, stop being a child and just give me your number. I don't even need it for anything. I just need to call you just in case I don't remember anything. And I'm like, okay, no problem. He finally gets my number because I gave it to him, and then I start receiving calls in the middle of the night, and I didn't know who was calling, and I didn't store his number on my phone either. So I started putting my phone on silent, and I was like, who is this person that's always calling me? So one time after that week, like 3 weeks after, he comes to the bank again. Everybody says hi to him. I greet him like a normal human being, and I continue talking to other customers, right? So he walks up to me after I had attended to a customer, and he's like, I kept calling you at night, but you refused to pick my call. Is that how big you're feeling? I was like, sorry, I didn't know it was you. In my heart, I was like, I'm not sorry, but because it's a customer, I had to be polite, right? So I'm like, I didn't know it was you, and besides, I don't pick calls at night. Well, why would you be calling me at that time of the night? I'm supposed to be resting. And it's like, are you a baby? I'm like, wait, what's it with this men and babies? Like, what's it with men and babies? Like, do you have a fantasy for children? I didn't even know what to say to him, but I was like, sir, I'm so sorry, I don't pick calls at night. You could call me in maybe the morning time, but I'll be working at that time, and even at the afternoon, or you could text me and I'll see it, and but is anything wrong with the mobile app? He says, no, everything is fine, I just wanted to hear your voice. And that's why you're calling me at night? To disturb my peace? I have to wake up by 7 something in the morning, and Lord knows I am not an early goer, so why would you be calling me at that time? So everything just boiled down. He understood the reason why I didn't pick his call, and one Saturday he calls me. This time around I saved his number because I wanted to make sure I knew who was calling me, so I saved his number. And then he calls me on a Saturday and it's like, can you come out? Okay, I look around, there's nothing to do in the house, I'm kind of bored, so I'm like, where am I coming to? And he mentions one hotel like that, and I'm like, I'm lost. He says, hello, can you hear me? Are you going to come? Just, when you come, just tell them that you're coming to room some. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't come. I cannot come. I'm so sorry. I have things to do. My mom asked me to do something for me, and I have other things to do that I have planned. So yeah, sorry. I have to wash my clothes and other things. Okay, I got out of that alive, I think. And then I get back to work, right? On a Monday. I'm looking for him everywhere just to know if he's going to come and trying to harass me. But he didn't come. It's past 3 weeks now again, and he just appears. It's like magic. He's waiting for 3 weeks before he comes to the bank. He didn't call me after that 3 weeks. And then he was like, can I talk to you? He pulled me aside and he's like, I called you to come to this place and you didn't want to come. Why? I was like, I'm sorry, sir. They didn't train me that way, number one. Number two, if you wanted to see me, I think you would want to see me in an open space, somewhere I'm used to. Besides, I don't know you that well and you don't know me that well. So why would I want to come to a hotel room that you have planned on already? I don't know like that. Plus, my parents didn't train me like that. So I was like, oh, so it's me that my parents trained like that. So you're trying to call me a whore, you're trying to call me a prostitute. Like, no, it's fine. I was like, no, please don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say that you're a prostitute or anything. I'm just trying to say that I wasn't brought up that way. And no, he blocks me again. He's like, oh, so it's me that was brought up that way. Okay. Don't worry. This is your job. You don't like it, Abi. Gang. I was like, what? I was like, this is your job. You don't like it, Abi. Don't worry. I know the BM. I know this person. I know that person. You're going to lose your job. I didn't want to beg him. So what I said was, I'm sorry, sir. I don't understand what you're trying to say or do, but I just pray you think about what you're saying. And he's like, oh, you're still insulting me on top. You're so... What did I say wrong? I don't know what I said wrong. I don't know what I said wrong. Well, I just said, I'm sorry if I have offended you in everything that I've said, but I have to go back to my work. And he's like, this is your job. You're going to lose it. Don't worry. I know the BM. I know everybody. You're going to lose your job. And then he proceeds to go upstairs to where the marketers are staying and to where like the BM's office is. And after he goes upstairs, like few minutes after, he comes downstairs and he gives me this eye of what? He leaves, and then I get a call to come upstairs. And it's like, a customer just came to complain about you, that you did this, that you did that. I was like, I didn't do any of those things. I don't understand what he's saying, and I didn't do any of those things. There was one person that just kept saying, Sarah cannot do this kind of thing. Sarah cannot do this kind of thing. And they were like, don't stand for her. You can't be emotional. You can't be this. If she did this to a customer, then she should stand for herself. I was like, for like 2 weeks straight, this matter went up, and I thought I was going to lose my job. But so many people started coming out, stand up for me, like, I can't do that kind of thing. Like, where's the customer? We need to see the customer. We need to understand what is going on. Finally, the BM calls me into his office after the whole thing had almost died down. He calls me into his office again, and is like, okay, well, report reaching my table is that you did this to a customer. And I just sat down and I explained to him. Truth be told, I thought I was going to lose my job, and I started shedding tears. I was like, no, this cannot be happening. And I explained to him. I told him what had happened. I told him what the customer did, and he said, okay, no problem, you can go. God, I was just waiting for people to actually call me and be like, well, sorry, but you have to go. Well, I kept coming to work and I was saved. Thank God. So yeah, that's the end of my story. But now here is where like the thing comes, right? So why men? I know women, they have their own way of doing their own thing, but this really touched me because she lost her job because of this same story I just told. She refused to sleep around, and they were like, you know what, you're not needed in this office. It's not like she was lazy or anything, but she refused to sleep with somebody and she lost her job. It's just crazy because why would you go to the length and the extent of making somebody lose their job, a job that she or he is working so hard to secure? You don't know what that person is going through. You don't know if that job is what is feeding people. You don't know if that job is what is providing for the family that he has and he's going to have, and you just open your mouth and run it and you destroy someone's life because of your own selfishness and your own insecurity. Someone out there has lost their jobs. Men and women of the world, please, if somebody refuses you, there are other people that wouldn't. So please don't make that person suffer because they had the dignity to say no to your immoral acts. I beg you. And people, yes, I'm about to tell you something beautiful. I love you. I love you. So because I love you, you should strive hard to love yourself. You heard? Till next time, I'll see you. I love you. Remember to love yourself and spread the love, spread the joy, spread everything. And you guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Bye.